Hello, welcome to The Sharpest Teeth. My name is Saturn. I am a tarot reader with over 15 years of experience, and I do readings here on this channel. And I am going to be doing a reading for Pisces and Pisces dominant people, Pisces sun, moon, and rising. Maybe Venus too. I don't know. Maybe Mercury. Maybe you got a little bit of mix in there. You got a little mix of Pisces in you. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, this reading's for you. I found my deck, the Essential Tarot. I don't remember where it was, but I found it wherever it was, and now I have it here. So, this is the one that we're using today. So, what message do we have for Pisces? Let's see. Let's find out. Let's give it a whirl. The last reading, the general reading, got really specific. And right on cue, here is my cat. Coming to cause a fuss. The last reading got really specific and actually called in Pisces. So if you wanted to check that reading out, it's pretty specific. So it might not be for you, but it might be for you if you feel called to check out that reading. I'm trying to keep these readings pretty short. Mainly because when I do a longer reading, sometimes I just end up saying the same things over and over again, but also because I want to make sure that I get through these zodiac signs. And I feel like some of you are like, okay, get on with it. Get on with it. What is the message we have for Pisces? Oh, this one wanted to come through. Page of Swords. Learning how to speak your mind. Learning how to draw boundaries. Maybe you're getting into writing again or anew right now with the Page of Swords here. You're learning a new way of expressing yourself, whether that's writing or art or even some of you I'm seeing dance even. So we're learning a new way to express ourselves. And what is that bringing for us? Six of Swords. It's a way to process our trauma, what we've been through, what we've gone through, what we're going through, and help us unblock is what I meant to say, but maybe unlock. Maybe there are some doors we're unlocking here in our subconscious. Unblock the things holding you back from moving forward from your traumas. Multiple, you sensitive Pisces guys, I know. 3 of Cups. So we have a group activity here. This isn't just a solo dolo mission for you. Hello. There it is. This isn't just a solo dolo mission for you, Pisces. This is definitely something that is bringing you together with some like-minded folks. Some of the girlies, some of the girly cues. I definitely think that ideas are flowing. Maybe drinks are flowing. I think that your friends are very inspired by what you're doing and you're feeling really good about it and really in alignment about it, and you have the support of your community. So that's beautiful. What a beautiful thing for you. What a beautiful thing for you. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. I'm just going to keep pulling from the top. Oh, 5 of Cups. Maybe you don't really realize it. Maybe you don't really see that though. Maybe part of what this trauma you're healing is that... Hello, kitty. Hi. He's very interested in the 5 of Cups here. Please don't walk on my computer. So maybe some of the... No? Oh. He closed it. Okay. Hi. This doesn't really want to be brought to the surface. I think there's some denial here for you where you're like, no, I totally like am feeling so abundant and so close to my friends and like all of this stuff, and it's really beautiful. But then there's a part of you that's like, actually, there's a part of you that's in disbelief, that doesn't really accept this friendship, doesn't accept this love, and you're having a hard time with it because of some kind of like relationship stuff that it's bringing to the surface. But I definitely think that it's like more like in the back. It's like not really something that you fully acknowledge. It could be, what I'm seeing right now is that like you're having this wonderful time with your friends, and then for those of you who are partnered, there's a sense of like, why don't I have this with my partner? And for those of you who aren't partnered, it's possible that you're like, why can't I find a partner who fulfills me the way that my friendships do? Like, there's a little bit of a pity party, but it's not a whole lot. It's not a big pity party, so that's good. That's growth, I think. I would say, probably. Okay? Yeah. It's hard for you to acknowledge what you do have right now because you're focusing on the things that you have lost or the things that you have temporarily made a mess of, or someone else has made a mess of, Pisces. Someone's made a big mess. And it's hard for you to get over that. It's hard for you to acknowledge the things that are good for you. And I think that you have a hard time acknowledging that you have a hard time acknowledging that things are good for you. Okay. Knight of Cups. Yeah, that's you. Look at you going on your little journey to discover how you feel about yourself and how you feel about others, and really just diving deeper, I think, with this new expression. I really think that it is like taking you on a whole another level that you haven't experienced before, right? We go from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Cups, and that's definitely like an interesting pairing. And it's so Pisces. It's so like, there's also like some Virgo energy there too, right? With the mercurial vibes. Your sister sign would be Virgo. So anybody who is a Virgo rising is a Pisces descendant, or like whatever, vice versa. If you're Pisces rising, then you're a Virgo descendant. So anyway, I don't know astrology. I'm not an astrologer. I just repeat the things that I hear people who know stuff say about the stars. Okay? The Knight of Cups is about going deeper into your emotional journey. It's about going on a kind of like self-discovery path, going down the path of self-discovery. So I think that you are working on garnering a better relationship with yourself. Sorry, I'm so distracted because I just noticed the little wings on his helm, which, you know what that reminds me of? Mercury. Okay, so yeah, definitely a lot of you are learning how to communicate better, how to get in touch with your emotions. Not that you really have a hard time being in touch with the emotions. Really, it's like putting words to them. I definitely see a lot of you working with words specifically and like writing things down. And maybe some of you are writing a memoir or writing a book. That could be fun. That could be interesting and good for you, I think. Let's see. How does it go? We have the Ten of Cups in reverse, which is kind of good. I think like this could be breaking through illusions. I'm kind of seeing you like writing things down and having these aha moments. where you're unraveling these different patterns that you have that come from your family and like your childhood. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Ten of Cups in reverse doesn't have to be a bad thing. But it's also hard, right? Because it's like you're breaking through those illusions, and that's never easy. And there's always a part of us that's like, no, I want to go back to my I want to go back to my ignorance. That was really nice. I didn't know all of this stuff, and now I see it, and I can't go back. And honestly, like, a lot of us are going through this right now, especially with the tower falling, multiple towers falling in multiple different directions. But this, to me, is more of like a self-led, gentle process for you, Pisces, which might be nice. That might be what you need. And then Nine of Pentacles, it leads you to feeling abundant. Hello. It leads you to that sense of success, to that sense of wealth, that sense of well-being and connection to the earth, and like really coming into fruition. This project could be really fruitful for you, actually, if you decide to take it that route. And yeah, that's a good omen. Nothing big here too, which is also pretty nice. So I'm curious, like, is there anything big? I feel like you've already gone through the big thing, and now you're kind of figuring out how it is that you will navigate it moving forward, and how you're navigating it moving forward. You're kind of restructuring. You're doing that thing that, like, when the tower falls, right, we take a look at what wasn't working and what was working in order to rebuild. We take a look at, like, what were the flaws in this foundation, and how can I build it better this time, right? And so that's kind of what you're doing. You're in that discovery phase. And it's interesting because, like, there is an offering here with the Ace of Swords, but it's also in reverse. So I'm kind of seeing this like drawing a line in the sand. Like, this is you drawing a line in the sand, and it's like kind of divinely given with the laurels here and the sun shining down through the clouds. It's like you're shining a light on the boundaries that you allowed people to cross, the boundaries that you yourself were crossing, that were like of your own boundaries that you were crossing. And you're very much like, no, like, I'm gonna put this sword in this stone, and only those who are worthy get to draw it out, you know? So you're being very discerning on who you're sharing things with, especially your passions. And on the bottom, here we go. This is what I was looking for, the Chariot. I wasn't looking specifically for the Chariot, but, you know, I was looking for a major card, all right? This is going home. This is like a balance. This is the basis. This is the bottom of the deck. So this is a balance. See? Balance. Okay. And going home to yourself. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer, so that's another water sign. It's very like, all right, I know where I'm going, actually. So, good for you, Pisces. This is all good, especially considering the stuff that came up for y'all in that general read a few days ago. So, check that one out. Check this one out. I'll probably put a comment in that other one to tell Pisces to come check this one out. Although I already said that in that video. Sorry. I'm just thinking out loud here now. Okay. The Chariot is a great card. I like the Chariot. It's one of my cards, so take that as you will. We got this guy in the mustache. He's got his fancy fez and his fancy mustache, and he's going home, and he's got his armor on, and he's like, he has stories to tell, okay? And you got stories to tell. And also, look, he has his, what is that, his right hand up. in his left hand. Also, this scepter kind of looks like a crude gesture. So, you know, he's standing his ground. He knows where he's going. He knows what he's after. He knows what he wants. And he's not going to let other people get in his way. Boom, period. Okay? That's you. Or the vibes of your whole thing you got going on right now, Pisces. This was really nice. I love this for you. Okay. Thanks for watching. Give me a like on the thing. Give me a subscribe on the other thing. I don't know where the buttons are. I'm just pointing. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.